Why, hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I am your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day in Middle-earth, and today we're going to talk about two different updates. I'm going to bring it up here real quick first from LOTRO, and we're going to talk about these updates real fast. So I want to talk about the supporter packs update, and I also would like to talk about update 33.1. Give you some refreshers, see what's going on. The update here is about the further adventures of Elladan and Elrohir, right? Update 33.1 and the supporters pack. But let's talk about supporters packs first. And again, I will have a timestamp down there where we're going to look at supporter packs, because yes, I'm going to get one of them because I'm a big fan of the game and I've supported it for a long time, and we'll talk about it here. So what are the point of these supporter packs? What is the goal right now with the supporter packs? Well, the goal of the supporter packs is basically to have another way to support the game and way to make some money for the company without putting it in your face, really, and also because they've redone the free-to-play. They've revamped the free-to-play system in LOTRO so excellently, where I love it. You can go up to 95 now, so if you're a new player and you just want to try Lord of the Rings Online, now's the time to try it, you guys. There's lots of people playing. It's really fun. They're really updating a lot of stuff, and you can go all the way to 95. You could play literally hundreds of hours of content for free without these, like, walls. You know what I mean? Like some games do. And it used to be LOTRO had a couple little things with the paywalls, with like the money, like your in-game money cap and stuff. That's all been removed. So now's the time, you guys. Try out the game. You'll like it. So now, what if you're someone, though, who's been playing a long time or a new player and you just want some cosmetics and stuff? This is what the supporter packs are going to be. All right, my friends. So they're basically going to be... Well, we can go through it here. We'll just go through it together, okay? So I'm going to zoom this in a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better than right now. All right, so supporter packs, all right? They're introducing these. They're basically going to be some cosmetics. There's three different ones they're going to have. They're going to have the Rivendell Simple Supporter Pack, which basically will give you some in-game currency. It's in-game currency that you pay for. LOTRO points are different than the gold, silver, and copper in the game. So gold, silver, and copper are what you earn in the game. LOTRO points are basically you're paid for real money that you put into the game, right? Again, you won't need that as free-to-play. You won't need any of this to free-to-play with LOTRO points. You actually can earn those LOTRO points too from doing deeds and stuff. It's just slower than obviously putting money into the game. And if you are a VIP, you do get 500 free points a month, just if you're a subscriber, just so you know. I'll tell you that. Basically, what you're gonna do is they're gonna give some cosmetics for each one. You get a ceremonial sword of Rivendell. We get a weapon aura of Spirit Passage, which is basically this glowing purple aura for your weapon. That's cool. You can put it on any weapon you'd like. Title. Right there, that title of Rivendell, very cool, very cool. I'm gonna try to say that right now. Simple Rivendell portrait frame. So then you get a special little portrait you can put around your character up in the top corner, right? So again, basically, it's about the same prices for the points as you would normally spend, by the way. I'd like to throw that out there. I also have heard, when you're reading this down here at the bottom, is one very cool thing is if you want to, can I upgrade to a higher tier? Yes. Once you purchase a supporter pack, just like it says here, you can upgrade to a higher tier prorated. So if you've spent a certain amount of money on this one and you suddenly decide you want to upgrade to this one or the bigger one, it will subtract the price of the smaller one. So that's a nice little benefit. I also heard they're planning on doing that with the Gundabad expansion. So if you got like the, a collector's edition, but you want like the super fan bundle, which is like the really the third highest one, you can upgrade. And I think it's going to be a prorated thing. They're going to work on that too, which is pretty dang cool. So another side note there for that. Rivendell Hans, by the way, this is the portrait right here you're going to get. All right. Title, you get Gallant of Rivendell. You get a starling cosmic pet. You get this little bird that's like kind of rainbowy bird, which is cool. Again, these are all just fun things. These aren't things you're going to need to enjoy the game. These are things that will just make it more fun if you're a big supporter and you were going to buy 6,500 LOTRO points anyway. Why not come in here and buy the supporter pack that's barely any more than buying just a flat 6,500 points? And we'll look at the difference in prices with that. And then you get all this other content, right? And again, you get the same stuff, just a little bit more, and you get a ceremonial garb of this cosmetic armor, right, that he's wearing, which looks actually very cool, even on the dwarf. And now we're gonna go into the last one here real quick. We get the supporter pack. Again, you get the bird, you will get a special mount, you get all the same stuff previously, you get a little bit different border. As you can see, it's a little bit fancier. And then again, it'd be 1,100 points, LOTRO points, ceremonial sword, or again, the portrait, and you get the simple portrait too, and all the different portraits. So if you like this one more, but you want to get the bigger pack, you can use that one. Okay, another side note there. You get a different title there. So you get all the titles. Basically, there's adding on each time you get more, right? And again, what is the point of this? One more time. The point is that they're trying to make some other way that they can do some special thing to do money and monetization. But, you know, kind of like if we're going to compare it to a game like another game that's completely free to play, like League of Legends, right? How do they survive? Well, there's a couple ways to survive, but one of them is they just make cosmetics and people love them, so they buy them. Now, granted, I know some people would think that's crazy, but most people are like, oh, well, if it's a little bit, you enjoy the game, you're supporting the game, you're having fun making your character look different, right? So anyway, that's the point. And again, remember, not only are they giving you cosmetics for the supporter packs, they're giving you a bunch of LOTRO points, which can be used for other things besides cosmetics in the LOTRO store. All right, so those are the 3 supporter packs. Those are big ones, right? So yes, once you purchase a supporter pack, you can purchase higher tiers. We read that. The LOTRO store will be delivered as a quest item. Okay, so this is how you'll get your stuff. All right, as a quest item into your inventory for the first character you log into. So make sure you choose which character you want to put it on. After purchasing a supporter pack, look in your inventory for a quest item called Simple Supporter Pack Starter, all the 3 different ones, right? That's what they're saying. It'll just be in your inventory. We'll see it. I'll give you an example here in a minute. Starter, each item grants you LOTRO points, will enhance the luxury items, blah, blah, blah. You get the point, all right? There's a little bit more here on the next page. Never mind, that is another update. Don't even worry about that. So now we know about that. So you can find these supporter packs in the LOTRO market. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this. We're gonna bring this up. So basically this is the online LOTRO market. So I will link this in the description for you guys, okay? So you'll have this link. It's basically lotro.com/supporter packs is right up there. But here is the nice view of the stuff, okay? Again, so it's gonna be $35 US. It's going to change depending on the country you're in for the first one. And again, if we compare that to the LOTRO points, so let's bring up LOTRO here again, all right? So I'm gonna bring something up for you real quick. Let's bring up the LOTRO store. There we go, okay. Guess I don't need to worry about the blocker right now then. Interesting. All right, that might be because the one I'm using. It brought up the LOTRO store in the browser. But anyway, you can go through here and let's say we're going to add LOTRO points. All right. So let's say I want to add LOTRO points. So let's just compare the prices, right? Again, if you're a free-to-play player and you're like, oh no, is this game totally pay to win? Can I just tell you right now, it's not. I rarely buy LOTRO points, and I've been playing this game since it started, okay? But you can purchase LOTRO points. But let's just look real quick here. So if I wanted to buy this one, it gives me 3,500 points. Let's see, $35. So if I buy the $35 ones, you get 3,100 points. You're actually getting more points for the same price, and you're getting cosmetics. You see what they're doing? They're kind of giving an incentive for people to come. It's more incentive than just buying LOTRO points, but you're actually getting a discounted price, at least in the US, for the price difference. So then if we go to the second one we already talked about, right? The enhanced one with the little special bird and stuff. So it's 60. It's going to be 3,600 points. Oh, same price. Look at that. And again, you're getting the same amount of, in fact, you're getting the same amount of points for the price for that one, but then you're getting all the other special ones as well. And then for the luxury supporter pack, right, which gives you the horse too and all the other things, $100. So if I was going to spend $100 in the LOTRO store, 1,100 points. Oh, look at that, 1,100 points. So again, it's a better way if you're going to buy the LOTRO points anyway, because a lot of people who have lifetime memberships from back in the day, or they've been VIP for a long time, who still just buy LOTRO points occasionally to support the game, even though they get, by the way, if you're VIP, you get 500 points free a month anyway, you guys. So, you know, which is a subscriber, which is like $10 a month if you do the 3 month at a time. Little trick there. So, you know, if you do 1 month at a time, it's $15 a month. So if you're a new player, you want to be VIP, I recommend getting a 3 month at a time amount. But anyway, then you have all the different cosmetics with it. So again, very, very cool. I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to get the big one right now because I love supporting this game and I need to see what it does for you guys. Obviously, this is why I need to get it. It's because this is like one of my main things on the channel. So I want to support the game, and also we're gonna open this together now and look at them in game and check them out and see how cool they actually look, right? Because you guys are probably all really curious. Because I know other people will cover this, but they won't actually show you what it looks like in game. So anyway, let's do this. be right back in a half second. All right, so I got it and I logged into my character, and as you can see here, I immediately got some titles bestowed upon my first character. I got the Exemplary Rivendell, all the different titles right here in blue. See, it says I got those all bestowed on my character. So if I go into character and I go into title, if you're someone who doesn't know how to do this, and I can go into, I'll type Rivendell, there they all are. And so you can see the little red that are the new ones. So I could be this one of Rivendell, it's the highest one, so why not? All right, so there we go. So now that I know I have that, you will also be known as High Warden. Anyway, don't worry about that. And then we have a little thing here in the right that popped up. Obtain the supporter pack bestowed object. As a supporter, you received a reward for your contribution. Again, they're kind of thanking me, right, for getting it. By accepting this quest, you will receive an amount of LOTRO points that with what you purchased. Okay, so again, if I bring up, let's see if I can bring up the. All right, so I'm gonna say okay. All right, and then again, there was that thing in the corner that said I had new titles, right? All right, so I've collected the supporter pack. So now I go into my inventory here, and then here we are. All right, so I have Enhanced Supporter of Rivendell Starter. Adds another, it adds another quest. Oh, interesting. So they're separated. Again, this is how they did it, where you could upgrade slowly. If you notice, the last one had a different amount of points, but all together they'll add up to 1,100 points. Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just accept them all on this character. All right, there we go. Boop, boop. There we go. It says I've completed. All right, here you can see it says I've completed all of them. All right, so this is good to know if you want to see what happens, right? So now it says we have the Rivendell Luxury Supporter Pack. I'm going to right-click it. It immediately put my Rivendell pony into my stuff, okay? And then Rivendell Steed Cosmetics, War Steed. By the way, the last one doesn't just give one of them gives a cosmetic horse. It also gives cosmetic look to your War Steed, which is different than the regular mounts, right? If you've played the game, there's a whole, I have a video on War Steeds if you want to know about that. But I'm gonna right click on those, learn all those, so they're going into my thing nose now, right? Virtue XP something else, don't worry about that. That's from something else. And then we got Rivendell Simple Supporter Pack and Enhanced. So these are the other supporter packs. So automatically consumed some of them to put there. But then I've got my sword, which I'm gonna definitely put on cosmetically. It's very, very nice looking. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that on. We'll make it, let's see what it looks like right now. So we're gonna open our character. So as you can see here, let me get rid of my cape for a second so you guys can see good. All right, there is that. So I'm going to make this axe glow, all right, with a different aura. So, oh yeah, okay. Well, we won't worry about that right now. Let's do a different one right now. We'll use this one. All right, just in case. I'm gonna put this on the axe. Boop. All right, there we go. Oh, I need to have the axe on my actual character. Hold on, it needs to be in my cosmetic thing. I'm like, what in the heck? There we go. All right, so what is it? Your weapon glows a soft violet color. This item is a cosmetic. All right, well, let's go ahead and try, I want to try something else here. We're gonna use the dagger. Boop. But I have to have a one-handed weapon on for it to work cosmetically. All right. Except it's, show my axe, please. Show my sword. Hold on. All right. And by the way, now you can see I got a little message saying I got my points that I can visit the LOTRO store. I have my points now there right from it. And then also I'm gonna open up the Enhanced Supporter Pack. We're gonna look at the cosmetics here in a second. Just having some weird glitches there. Not from the new one, something else was happening. I don't know if it's my computer, but I'll fix it out. So then this one is gonna have the cosmetic armor for our character, and this one's gonna have the bird. So let's look at the bird. So I'm gonna read that and learn that on this character. Again, this is really only for one character, you guys. The titles, everything, the supporter packet really just goes to your main. So make sure you open it on your main character. And then I believe if you do get on the wrong character, that you can mail those little boxes. They're shared to your account. So you can mail them to someone else, right, if you need to. But so that is another trick you can use if you want to use that. All right, so we're gonna go in here real quick. And I'm gonna cosmetically put all this gear on here. So we're gonna use cosmetic slot number 3. And let's go ahead and see how it looks. So we have the helmet. All right, we'll see it as we put it on, replacing my other Rohan armor here. So we're gonna put it on there. Oh, that looks pretty nice. Oh, look at that. Ooh, wow, that looks, whoa, I like how big the shoulder pads are, actually. I know it looks a little silly on the back there, but I love how big they are. They're like the Rift gear. I love the Rift gear. Very cool. By the way, there's some cool dwarf armor too. Like, this is from the Gundabad expansion, which I really like this dwarf armor. It looks legit. We needed some good dwarf armor. But anyway, let's bring this back up again. Whoop. So now I'm just trying to get to the point where it'll show my dagger. And it's not showing it right now because this item is for one-handed type. Let's see what it says. One-handed sword while you're equipped. This item is of the type of two-handed axe. Okay, so I need a one-handed sword on. That's something with the cosmetic system. You can't have like an overlaid cosmetic weapon that's like for an axe, right? It just doesn't work like that. So let's see here. Oh, see, it's doing the axe. So let's put on I got a sword to use here. So I will put that on instead. Where did I put it? There's what it looks like logged out. It actually looks pretty cool even on this screen. Pretty cool. Pretty nice looking armor, actually. I like it a lot. We also have to look at the borders. So let's look at those. Teleport back into the game. All right, so what I did, by the way, if you're having a little troubles ever with the system like that, just log in and log out. So now we're having no problems now. As you can see, there's the Elven Blade cosmetic right there. And there it's got a very nice glow. Look at that nice glow on it. Very cool. And then we can also put on the axe. And by the way, it does work fine if you have a one-handed axe on, I believe. Yeah, so you can still have a one-handed weapon on. So it doesn't have to be like sword axe with cosmetics, but it can't be a two-handed weapon with a one-handed cosmetic. It doesn't work like that. You have to have the same there. But again, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna take away the shield for a second. That's pretty darn cool. Like, it's pretty nice looking. See if I'm gonna swing with it. Oh, well, gotta swing with the actual dagger there. Oh, that's just, it's glitching out. Don't worry about that. Zolin's like, ah! I'd have to actually go fight a creature, I think, instead of just swinging. But yeah, I really, really like it. Let's look at our borders up here now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the border really big, real fast for you. All right, I blew it up here a little bit. So now let's look. Let's right click on our portrait here and let's go to our new one. So again, you can see I have a lot of frames over a long time here. I got my 14-year flower frames, but here is the simple frame. That's what it looks like right there. Ah, very clean, very nice. Simple supporter pack. There is the secondary one. And here is the third one, which looks very, very nice actually. And again, you can change the size of your pack like this. Now I do notice a little thing, which they probably need to fix, but if you notice my rank right here is slightly covered by the supporter pack, which could be something they could fix. So little thing, little nitpicking there, but not a huge deal. But I did notice that. But again, it looks very nice up there in the corner. I do like it. So that's a very nice little thing. And again, I got it to support them, right? Because again, I will use those LOTRO points for other guide videos and other things for us. But so now if I went into my LOTRO store, which right now I'm not sure why the internal one, normally there's an internal one, but right now it's going to the browser. They might be working on it. But as you can see there, I have a good chunk of points now. That 1100 added to the whatever I had for my regular VIP 500 I get a month. So now I can get stuff with that. So, and if you're curious what you should get with that, you can check out my my video about that. So definitely. Hopefully that helped you guys out to actually see what the gear is, see the cosmetics in action. I'd kind of like to see it on my axe here to see how cool it looks, the cosmetic. So let's go ahead and go back here, put this on, show that. Oh, there it is. Is that, I think that is showing right there. Oh yeah, look at that. It didn't update, so look at how cool that looks. Woo, that looks really nice. So I really like this weapons aura of spirit passage. And by the way, the weapons aura, if you're curious, and this gear are bound to account once you open them. So if you're saying, oh, I'd like to use the gear on other characters, well, don't forget, you guys, you can go over to your bank and there's this thing called shared storage where you can put them in and use them on other characters or your wardrobe. And you can stick them in there and another character can come grab stuff and put it on cosmetically, right? So don't forget that. So it's not completely on your character, but what is going to be completely on this character is going to be the border thing that we just got. It possibly is on other characters we can check, but then, oh, we also need to see the bird. Oh my gosh, and the mount. So let's look at those real quick here. So let's look at those before we finish. I just almost forgot. I can't believe it. All right, so our new mount. I I have a lot of mounts, as you can see from many years. I'm gonna go ahead and get our war steed up here. If you're curious how to put it on the war steed's cosmetics, you have to open the war steed one, which you can just click on the circle here or go into war steed, but I'm gonna click that, go to appearance, and then let's go ahead and try our new ones here real quick. So it's going to be, let's see, third age. No, we want the Rivendell one. Great Alliance. Well, anyway, you're gonna put them on here, but let's not waste the time. It's gonna look identical to the regular mount, so let's just open the regular mount, shall we? It'll be a little faster. All right, skills, mounts. All right, Rivendell, I believe it's that one right there. So we're gonna ride, yep, that's it. That's my new one. There it is. That's a nice looking horse. And of course, if we do it with our actual cosmetics, we match our horse. Oh, look at that. It also does leaves, like an effect. You see the leaves? That's kind of cool. Granted, it doesn't make much sense as there's no leaves in here, but still pretty cool. So when you're running along a forest, it looks like you're kicking up the leaves. It has a nice little animation too. All right, very cool. And let's finish by looking at our little bird, right? So again, if you go into your collections, here you go, and then let's find our new little bird, which is gonna be this one. You can drag and drop it into your thing to use all the time, but I'm just gonna right click it and summon it. Did I not summon? Oh, sorry, you can't be on your mount. It'll disappear if you're on your mount. Let me just go back into collections one more time and right click it again. Can't summon it because I was on my mount. There it is. Well, hello there, little bird. It's very nice. All right, let's see what happens when it follows us. Oh, it flies. That's actually pretty darn awesome. Oh, and it sings. I like it. Very cool. There it has its name, and there is a command to rename it and stuff, I believe, if you'd like to, which I will have a guide video on. So you guys have a wonderful day in Middle-earth. Hopefully this helped you out a little bit. We're gonna call it there for this one. And by the way, I'm using the Steam client, which is why I believe the in-store LOTRO wasn't working. I believe you have to have the regular client. The Steam one pulls up the actual store one because the way Steam works. But you guys have a great day in Middle-earth, my friends. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe. Oh, did you hear it do the peck on the stone floor? That's awesome. That's so cool. All right, it's actually pretty cool. These are pretty cool cosmetics. Again, you don't need these if you're free to play, but it does help out a lot for having extra points to use on stuff and things and supporting the game. So now you know all about them, and we're not gonna cover the Elro then, like I said, update. We'll do that in another video. So you guys have a wonderful day in Middle-earth, and I'll see you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. And thanks for joining us for the whole video. Thanks to my Patreons, you guys are the best. Subscribe button's there if I earned it by that dwarf. Next episode's up there. And LOTRO Tale over there is my main content. Have a great day in Middle-earth.